Hi, good morning children. Today we are going to learn about second group of animals, that is chordates. Chordates are categorized by the presence of notochord, dorsal nerve cord and pterygal pouches. So about the phylum chordate, this phylum is probably the most notable phylum as all human beings and other animals and birds that are known to you fall under this phylum. The most distinguishing character that all animals belonging to this phylum have is the presence of notochord. So, notochord is a long rod like a support along the back of the animal, separating the gut and the nervous tissue. All chordates are diploblastic and coelomate animals. So chordate shows the four features at the different stages in their life. They are notochord. It is a longitudinal rod that is made of cartilages and runs between the nerve cord and the digestive tract. Its main function is to support the nerve cord. In vertebrate animals, the vertebral column replaces the notochord. So second characteristic is dorsal nerve cord. This is a bundle of nerve fibers which connects the brain to the muscles and other organs. And third characteristic is post-anal tail. This is an extension of the body beyond the anus. In some chordates, the tail has a skeletal muscles which helps in locomotion. So last characteristics is pharyngeal slits. They are the openings which connect the mouth and the throat. This opening allows the entry of water to the mouth without entering a digestive systems. So it will surprise you, but this phylum is a very diverse phylum, which about 43,000 species. Most of these organisms can be found in the subphylum Vertebrata. In the animal kingdom, this is considered as the third largest phylum. So this is the third largest phylum. So phylum chordate is again divided into two major groups, that is prochordates and the vertebrates. And this subphylum here, it has urochordates, cephalochordates, and the major group is vertebrates. So the first two phyla have very few species in between them. The major subphylum is Vertebrata, where you come across a variety of fishes, reptiles, birds and animals. Vertebrates have a distinguishing backbone that is made up of bone or cartilages. So the brain is enclosed in a skull. There is a proper circulatory system, nervous system and a skeletal system also that gives a proper shape and support. So now we'll see about some of the characteristic features of the phylum Chordata. So they are bilaterally symmetrical and triploblastic. We know what is a bilateral and a triploblastic. And chordates are a coelomate and show an organ system level of organization. And they have the characteristic notochord, like a dorsal nerve cord and the pharyngeal slits. Also they have a post-anal tail. In this phylum, the nerve system is a dorsal, hollow and single. The heart is ventral with a closed circulatory system. The habitat of these animals is widespread, so we can find them in a marine environment, freshwaters as well as terrestrial environments. For example, for the subphylum, urochordates is acidian. On the vertebrate, we have fishes, amphibians, and some of the cyclostomata also. So in vertebrate, this group is characterized by the presence of vertebral column or the backbone. Notochord is an embryonic stage get replaced by the vertebral column, which forms the chief skeletal axis of the body. Vertebrata are grouped into 6 classes that we'll see in the next video session. Thank you, children. Bye. Next topic is chordata. In Tamil we call it as Mudugu non-Munodigal. They are invertebrate chordates. The prochordates are considered as the forerunner of the vertebrates. Based on the nature of the notochord, the notochord is not replaced by the vertebral column. So prochordates is classified into a subphylum Urochordata and the subphylum Cephalochordata. The first subphylum is Urochordata. Notochord is a simple, present only in the tail region of a free-living larva. Adults are sessile forms and mostly degenerates. The body is covered with a tunic or test. That's why it's called as a tunicates. So tunicates mean in Tamil is called as a Vodudaya Vilanginam. So the subphylum Urochordata only shows 4 chordata characteristics in the stage, in a larval stage. Most are the sessile filter feeders look more invertebrates than chordates because only retained trait is gill slits. Larvae will eventually settle on the sea floor and metamorphoses into a sessile adult. Example for the chordate is Ezhilkumar. Second largest subphylum is Cephalochordates. It is called as lanceolets. Subphylum Cephalochordata in Tamil we call it as Thalai Mudugu non-inangal. So it is like a primitive and the simplest organism displaying 4 chordate characteristics. Notochord, dorsal tubule, a tubular nerve cord, gill slits, and the tails are all seen in the adult form. Moves through water with a muscle that use notochord as point of attachment. Tentacles around the mouth search through and for the microscopic food particles that filter out the water streams moving through animals. So cephalochordates are small fish like marine chordates with unpaired dorsal fins. The notochord extends throughout the entire length of the body. Foremost example is Amphioxus. So till now we have completed the chordata, prochordata and his subphylums, Cephalochordata and the Urochordata. In next class we will see about vertebrata. Thank you, children. Bye.